Hi everyone. I have this old Ludwig pad here, this Ludwig ensemble pad. You know how fond I am of these. I have many of them. I have them everywhere in my car, in my house, in the studio, at the university. It's my favorite pad to practice on. I've done several videos on it. Anyway, recently got another one here and it had a lot of pits. This happens when some dummy plays on it with some sort of brass mallet or something. I don't know how you can actually dent a head this way, but playing wrong is one way. So there is a way to take these divots out. It's a little bit risky, but what you do is you tighten up the pad, which I've done already, all the way around, really tight. Be very careful that you don't tighten it too much or this particle board will split. So I've pretty much maxed it out here. And then what you're going to do is take a torch. So not a regular lighter, but a torch. I think you can see that. That has a pinpoint flame. And you're going to very carefully wave it over this divot and try to get it out. So I haven't tried this before. And if it's an epic fail, I probably won't publish this video. But I do it on drum heads all the time. But these are a little different. These heads are impossible to find. They're the old tambourine / practice pad heads that Ludwig used to make. They're not made anymore, and a regular head will not work. So I'm going to start with some really light ones. Whoever did this did the least damage here. And we're going to see how it goes. I'm holding the phone with one hand to zoom in, and I'm going to do this torch, so we'll see what happens. You just want to wave it back and forth like this. Don't get too close or you will literally melt the head. And there it goes. It's disappearing. Hope you can see that. Keep going after it disappears a little. It's melting back into shape. Okay, so that's one down. Then wet your finger. And that's it. It's gone. All right, so we'll take a few more of these out, and then we'll go for the big ones. Nothing like the smell of a blowtorch in the morning. That one's gone. We'll go for this one. And that one's gone. Okay, so we have some really bad ones here. As you see, these are probably not repairable, but maybe we'll get lucky. I'm going to torque this a little bit tighter. Sorry about the camera work. The tighter it is, the more it'll pull out. So you want it real tight. See if we can get both of these. And be very patient. There's one. And there's the other. All right. Good. All right, we'll go for this one. But you get the idea. Doesn't smell so great, but it works. All right, as long as it's really tight. You have to use this kind of torch. A regular match will not work, or a regular lighter. Has to have some force to it. This thing is smoking. I don't know if you can see the smoke there. All right, let's try this one. So I've just sanded it, got pretty much all the divots out. Now I'm going to use a little Meguiar's on it, this car polish. And this stuff works great on drum heads and all kinds of plastic. There's only one little kind of burn there, you see it, but it's not a big deal, it's off center. And that divot is gone now. I know one day I'll find some heads for these. I've actually asked Ludwig, and they said they don't have them in Monroe. But I think someone out there has got some in a box that are new old stock. So basically that's it. So this is the 800 grit sandpaper I used. You see the white that comes off, all the dirt. So that's it. Be careful when you try this at home. Please make sure there's no flammable material nearby, no gasoline, stuff like that. you know, maybe I should say don't try this at home, but it does work. Up, there's one more divot. We'll take that sucker out real quick. My torch is running out. Once again, like I said, be very, very patient. Don't get it too close or you will burn that head. It has to get to a certain temperature and then it starts to disappear as it's doing now. And you want the point of the flame on the divot. And do it when you're not holding your phone. Some of the big ones took me about 2 or 3 minutes to get out. But it gets smaller and smaller, as you see there. And it's just above the melting point when it disappears, so you got to get it off there quick. And then cool it down with a little rag or spit or something. All right, pretty small there. Okay, still there just a little bit. I could live with that. All right, so I hope you got something out of this, and we'll see you next time.